Good morning. We're live. A little late. That's okay. I'll get on top of this. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna get on top of that. That was the candle. I'm really tired. Sorry for scratching. Look at that. I got it in there a lot quicker this time. I did have some sage. Oh no. Oh, there it is. It's right there. My little. There's my other freaky ass medicine woman. Eh? Isn't she cool? Yeah, I love her. Love her, love her, love her in here. I keep my cedar. That's right, yeah. It's my grandmother over here, always with me. Eh? Yes. Yes, you see. So we're going to put the little sages in here, and we'll start our little smudge already. And then I got to go pick up. Oh, knocking stuff over. Oh! Okay. Yeah, I haven't had much sleep. I'm a bit of a zombie here. I was having some very lucid dreams. It was very nice, but also very sad. You know, I'm bouncing back and forth. You know, it's the waves. It's okay. Just like the ocean. Ocean has waves. They come in, they go. Some big waves, some little waves. Right? You're caught in that undertow. You feel like you're drowning. But, you know, you can swim. Just keep swimming. Right? Is it Dory? Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Just keep swimming. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just sent an email back to the JAG Properties where I got connected to this home, this Begin Within home, JAG Properties. Okay, and there's also RTO Investors Group. Now, there's two separate companies, but RTO is who I was with first. Actually, JAG is the very first one that I did the application for. I felt, it's not going. I went faster, right? A little bit of my impatience, but you know what? What's meant to be was meant to be, right? So I went with RTO. Had a place before this one, but that financing didn't come through. And RTO guy wanted to make sure that I got this, right? So I believe in that integrity of that man because he's not getting any deal on this now. He passed me off. He said he wanted to send me to people that he knew would get that financing. Come full circle back to Jag. So beautiful beings, beautiful beings. Yeah, so if you want to do a rent to own, check out Jag Properties or RTO Investors Group. Okay, Jag Properties, I get a little deal off mine if you go through. But I'd also like to send some business to the RTO since, you know, he forgoed his cut in this, and he's the one that helped me. Well, dealt with me and my emotional stuff too, right? So I'm very grateful for that. Very grateful to those beautiful beings. And Adrian Januso was the realtor. He's got his own company, Kellers or something like that, KW Kellers. So I'm not sure. Anyways, we got Adrian Januso, we got Joe Latino, we got Adam, and I can't remember his last name. Adam and Alfonso and Erica are the JAG people I talked to. Emil is the mortgage person that is going to help me to build up. You know what I need to do to make sure I get the mortgage at the end of this. And I will. Oh, yes, I will. I got the plans up here. Can't share it over here, but eventually. You know, because it's kind of like that wish. Sometimes you tell your wish, it don't come true, right? You keep it with you. Keep it with you, especially these ones that are very important, right? So, when there's a will, there's a way. I got that very strong will. And I'm very grateful for that strong will. Oh, goodness. Okay, so now do our smudgies here. Get my keyboard out of the way. There we go. Pillow. Alright, clear. No longer. Okay. Oh! Woohoo! Okay. So we've got our owl to see beyond this, but we're gonna do our. Let me use this fan with the eagle feather back here. And these are seagull feathers made by my beautiful soul sister, Erica. I added in this eagle feather. It looks like a dancer or a horse in here. Number 7. Anyways, higher perspective and also a different perspective. Eagle is a different perspective. I'll cleanse that off. It's beautiful. Into the bone. Oh, it's so cool. This is what she makes. So this kind of stuff I want to sell in my shop too, right? In the bone. It actually sits in there like that. Beautiful. Erica Prentovich of Red Witch Studios. I think I have a link to her thing. You'll see on my Begin Within page, I link to a lot of people. Shitera bracelets, that's one of my soul peeps from school. So, of course, I share all their stuff. All those people that are on there, it's people I went to school with. And they're all so beautiful. Okay, anyways. Take that what you need. Higher perspective, higher vision. So you keep in that. I'm going to panic that everything's not turning out just. It'll always be perfect. And to just accept. If we don't know what that purpose is now, it'll come to us. It always does. Alrighty. There we go. I see the smoky smell. Okay, there we go. Well, we've got it good. That's right. Okay. Here we are. So, I put the Moon Lodge spread there, the inward tree for centering, because I'm sure we're going to need a lot of that. We're getting into the crunch time, right? Week to go. 2 weeks? Well, yeah, exactly 2 weeks from today is Christmas Day, right? Wow! Are we ready? I'm ready as I'll ever be, I guess. So let's find that centering, right? To find that true meaning, right? So we're not all concerned about, do we got the perfect gift? Do we got a gift for everyone? Blah, 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 all that stuff. We all do something, right? That gets us a little bit anxious at this time. Maybe not all of us. Maybe a lot of us. I know I do. Maybe just speaking for myself. Here we go. So let's call in the directions and to help us to remember the peace inside of us, to help us to keep tapped into that, to stretch our roots out. So we're calling in the energies of the east, the spirit, the fire, path of illumination, the place of man, and to the south, the emotions, the water, the place of the child and innocence. I'm calling in the energies of the west, the place of woman, the physical, the place of introspection. And up to the north, we're calling in all the powers of the mental, the air, and our elders are with us. We walk our red road from the south, from childhood, right? Come from peace, because we are peace, right? We learn to pray for that peace. Praying is good, whether tomatoes, okay? When we go to that dream time, we reach up to, we build ourselves that unlimited vision that we have of ourselves. And then the blue road goes from east to west. From east, right? That's the vision quest, the seeking and the findings, right? We go to that east for that clarity. Comes in that clarity. Or we go to the south for going deep within, that introspection, right? And there's the nurturing, right? So the blue road helps us. Right? We get that clarity. We found that we are connected to that source. We return to that source. And then we help nurture others. Share that around. Above, below, and within. Oh, I tell you, I could really still be sleeping right now. I don't think I'm fully awake. Very lucid dreams. I think there was full message dreams there. Medicine dreams. But I don't remember. It'll come. I do remember when it is most needed for me. That's what I tell myself. Remember when it is most important for me to remember. So, Moon Lodge, inward tree. We start in the east, as always. The east is the ruling spirit card. The south is the place of the innocence of the child, and where you've lost that innocence, or where you've lost elder. Maybe you've become a whining sibling child. I believe I'm on the right spread. And then we'll go to the west. The west is here. There we go. And we have into the north the wisdom. The west is the dream within the dream. The north is the wisdom we didn't know that we had. The center is the true self. We're going to the north, the wisdom we may not have known that we have. Or that's there if we integrate it all. And then we have the center is our true self. And once we know the true self within, nobody would on the outside can fool us again. There's the within. It's hiding within there. It's right within that. Over there. This one. It'll come out here. Okay. So the top and the bottoms. To remember. Right? We have the ego. Listening to these messages and our own messages. The message within the message. Within the message, right? Because we're not all going to take away the same exact message. Same cards, right? But just like two people that grew up in the same house will have two different experiences of that house because we all see from our own perception. So what are your messages from that today? Listen to what these are telling you, okay? What comes up inside more than the voices outside. There we go, right? You seek and you find those messages that are for you and you'll know. And what's right behind, oh my, okay, look at that. 1, 2, 3. You ask, spirit is there, and we just use that eagle feather for this today. So spirit is with us always, so we can connect, right? We can talk to spirit, say, what is the message in this, right? We can sit in that quiet and let that come to us, right? So seeking and finding, allow it to come. We are the reflection of that, right? Oh, and that's what we want, the beautiful spirit. Stay connected, okay? Stay connected, right? What's the message you want to send? Oh, look at, I could afford this, or how about, I thought of you, right? So it's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts. Wow. Okay, I got to leave them all out like that. 1, 2, 3. See it when I show the rest. Okay. Oh, there we go. Wow, that is so cool. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then in the east, let me bring this out and so I can read that. Yeah. Got to pick up my friend Shannon soon. Well, for her appointment. Booked the appointment. I went, wait a second, it's Tuesdays. I still got to get used to this. I am committed to it. I'm a little late, but this is my work right now. So it is actually a bit of a lifeline for me. I feel like I'm being useful in some way, right? Or at least helps keep me focused too, right? It's part of my daily ritual that I share with you. So, and I think, well, if I keep going consistent live at 10, right? Eventually I'll have some viewers on here with me. But it doesn't matter. Because that might just distract me if there's questions or something coming up. I don't know how I could handle that multitasking. I don't know. We'd have to see. We have to give her a go first, right? Might be just fine because I wouldn't have to type it back. I could just answer it by, oh, I read that and here's my answer. I don't have to type it, right? So it might be easier. Anyways, the Moon Lodge spread. There are more roots than branches, the old wise one said. This expression notes the importance of knowing what is beneath the surface. The Moon Lodge spread is a mirror of your own personal unconscious. The world knows you outwardly, but only you can know the forces moving deep within yourself. The Moon Lodge spread is therefore a tool to help you uncover that which is hidden. By using this spread, it is possible to rip away the veils of lies and self-deceptions as you have been using, the lies and self-deception you have been using to thwart your growth. Okay, so in the East, this card is known as the Whirling Spirit card. Okay, so I did that. It is the key to unlocking your spiritual nature and to clearly seeing your spiritual talents and abilities, right? Advancement. We can all make those advancements as we catch on to ourselves and the things that we've done, those habits, right? That's how we make that advancement. Or we look back and we see that how far we have come. We are much further than we were before, right? And with that, we have and we don't know what's coming. But we're moving forward anyway, even though we don't know what that future looks like, because we're making it up as we go along. And we know it's got to be something different than what we lived before, because we're getting out of those cycles, right? We're getting into that spiral and advancing higher, okay? So embrace that unknown. Tap in to that Black Panther within, right? And what's that saying for you? 1, 2, 3. You call on Spirit. What's the message for me? And let it be shown to you. It's reflected to you. See, that's what that card is about. See, it's the reflection. Spirit is reflecting to you in everything. In everything. So that's the key to unlocking it. Seeing that you are part of that. Seeing that you have come so far already. Wow, 26 and 26 is 52. All right, that's how we advance. We embrace that unknown. And we know we are protected. Look at that fierce protector. We're protected, right? We are so protected as we bravely keep advancing into this new world that we are all creating, co-creating together. Yes, we're in this together. We are. The South card is the new growth or seed card. Look to this card for possible beginnings in either relationship or how you relate to the environment. In the Moon Lodge spread, this card may reveal your true feelings about someone or something. It is the card that will show you your hidden emotions towards a person or thing. The drum, boom, 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 boom. It's a good way to build up your self-power too. Fist, do that heartbeat. Whoo, on your heart, okay? And we reconnect, right? Reconnect. That's the original source. That's the primordial sound of the heartbeat. The first sound we all hear in our womb, in our mother's womb. Boom, 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 boom. Right? So it's divine timing, not our timing, as we release to that. But sometimes as the child, we want it now, I gotta go. Right? Divine timing, not our timing. Learn to be patient with that, right? That's how we transmute those poisons. We're all in steps here. Look at that. That's equals a 5 to the 6. We transmute. We're shedding that old skin. So, of course, we feel vulnerable and new because that old tough skin that we had. We're releasing that and seeing that the vulnerability is our greatest strength, because we're all vulnerable. We're all little babies here. We're all learning, right? And we all need to learn how to reconnect with our own heartbeat, with our own rhythm, and follow our own timing. Because that's divine timing, when we connect into that inside, right? It's not when we want it up here, when we think it should happen. It's feeling our way through it, and we release the ways that we used to do it, right? That's why it's embracing the old unknown, right? We've got this new skin. How's this new skin going to hold up, right? Are we going to keep it soft and supple, or are we going to toughen it up and make it all callous so that we're not letting anything in? Again, we can't experience the true joy and love if we're closed off to it and we don't believe that it happens. We must have a little tiny belief that it will happen. Otherwise, we won't get out of our own way. And we'll prove ourselves right that, yeah, see, it's never going to happen for me. It's the truth. Okay, and then we move to the West. The dream is within the dream. It may lead you to your real life purpose, so study it carefully. Is your dream or vision a product of your superficial ego? Or are you truly being introspective and realizing the goals which your higher self is suggesting? It is here in the West that you impregnate yourself with your real life mission. To see these cycles, death and rebirth. As something ends, something else begins. Something needs to die for something to be reborn, right? We've said it before. The leaves on the tree, it must shed all those leaves for those new leaves to come out, right? So it is that cycle. And we must see that we're in that cycle, that we're part of it. And into the void and the potential miracles of that we're all a miracle. All of us here on this earth, we're a miracle. Every baby is a miracle. You know, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of sperms, but only one gets in there. And the egg does everything it can to not let anything in there, right? So what a miracle. Beautiful miracle you are. Just being born. Just having been born. You are such a miracle. And look, we can create that Potential, unlimited potential in here. Everything. The void is everything and nothing. All that ever was, will be, is all here in the void. We create that for ourselves. And we are all creating ourselves anew. It's shedding the skin of this old world, of the way we used to live. Seeing that. And the way we advanced as humanity is to learn from those old lessons. We don't need to keep repeating those. Let those old ways die and let a new one be reborn. That's blended, right? And unjudgmental and recognizes we are all in this together. Tomatoes, tomatoes. All right? Let's not kill over because somebody says tomato, but we say tomato, right? Because really, seriously, it's the truth. That's all that it comes down to. We're all saying the same thing, but we have our own way of saying it. Tomatoes, tomatoes. Love. Love. Love, love, love. So the North. This card indicates the inner wisdom you may not have recognized in yourself. The North is the place of wisdom and knowing. Therefore, if you're looking outside for answers, this card gently nudges you into following the animal's lead to find the same wisdom within yourself. Studying this card with the idea of knowing yourself will break any self-deception you may have. As we return home, we see planet Earth is home to us all. Home is where the heart is. So we look inside. Where does our heart lead us to? What is our heart's desire? I just watched the Christmas movie, Christmas in Evergreen, and they had the wish ball, right? They say sometimes the head doesn't really know what the heart really wants, right? Or the heart knows what's truly desired more than the head. So sometimes we're wishing for something because we think that's what we want, but when we go right down deep, it's not, right? So take that introspection. Introspection, what is that? What is that you're looking for, right? So always look inside. What is it pointing out to you inside? Everything in this world is saying something about inside you. So you take anything that's coming from the outside and you bring that in, bring that home. See how that runs through with you. Right? If it's not, if it doesn't help you, it doesn't serve you, we can release that because maybe it's there for somebody else to use. Maybe that would help somebody else. So let's release that. We got the 5-6 here. Look at that. Right up to the 5-6. 5-6. The 4 is not there. Oh, I wonder if that's in the middle. Anyway, so introspection. That's how we go. We take it within. The inner wisdom you may not recognize in yourself. The wisdom and knowing. So don't look outside yourself. That's what it says. Return home. Come within. That's the wisdom. All the answers are inside. We confuse ourselves going outside. Oh, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Me too, when I say I cast a wide net. I've confused myself as well. So to get that clarity, we got to, like we want to open up and see all the possibilities, but if we're seeing them all at once, I learned that in the group. Spirit, eagle, it has that higher perspective, but it needs that little friend in mousy because once eagle comes to the ground, it cannot see close up. Right? It has that higher vision. It needs a little mousy or somebody who can see those details to help it out, right? It's partnerships. We all need each other, right? We don't all have the same talents for everything. And that's okay, right? So we all did the same thing. We all looked and said, wow, how could we create expansion in that? There's no expansion because, it's all the same. We know it. Okay, it's all the same. How boring. Right? Look at us individuals. What a beautiful, beautiful world. And the central card, right? This card indicates the integration point of the directional medicines of your personal unconscious. It is the power shield of the true self. This is the card of the circle of knowing the within, the taproot of your personal conscious, knowing the true self, the within. Know the true self, the within, and those without can never again deceive you. It's true, right? So what was I just saying about the viewpoint and options, right? It's okay to look at other people's viewpoints, but that's when we need to take all that information and take it within and run it through us and see, does that work for me? Or maybe I'm hearing this information as something that I'm going to hear somebody going through a similar thing, and I heard somebody that this helped them. Whatever that is, right? And look at that, the magic. You are a magical being. 15, 16. So steps to look. You or a magical being. Right? You are a divine part of this world. And you can create anything. Anything. Any miracles, right? We release that old way of being and we advance. We accept the new skin, right? We talk to spirit. We hear the messages and we go within to find. Always checking with our inner guidance because it's all within. We can hear the truth. Even if we don't know that this is a lie or whatever, we know if we're being spoken to and what being told to us is not true. That's a magical thing. And we're all magic and miracles here, remember? In the distant healing, we can send those prayers out. There's nothing we can do physically. We can always help and add our prayers to it. Always. So, what does all those say to you, right? It's not about what I say. It's about what's coming through you. Because the magic is inside of you. And for you to pull it out and to share with all those, right? But yes, when you tap into your own magic, you will know. You will know. Nobody can deceive you. You hear? As you look at them as all, everybody's talking, well, they have their own viewpoint. They did their own options. So it might be helpful to us, but they're still seeing it from their perspective. So not to take everything as a, this is it. Everybody has their own viewpoint. Everybody has taken their own options. And it's not the same for all of us. It is not the same for all of us. Because we are all unique individual beings. Yet all part of this same wonderful universe. It's amazing. I show you the spread and then I must get going. Okay, and then I remember there's a little tiny little hole underneath here that I kept covering, trying to hold this. So here we go. There's our spreads. Like, look at that. That's so amazing. 1, 2, 3. Spirit, what's the message for me? And you go inside and you find it. Right? So we're over here in the east. That is the whirling spirit, right? What's inside of us? It's all unknown. So embrace that unknown and bring that out to help you advance more in your life. Oh, I just noticed that too. A 7 and an 8. It's all steps. 1 step, 2 step. So 1 step at a time, okay? We don't need to get it all blah, 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 blah. And we're tripping over things, right? So take it 1 step at a time to transmute these poisons. See, a 5 and a 6. Once we noticed that before. So that timing, you can do that fist on your heart. Boom, boom. Not too hard. Don't hurt yourself. We do enough of that. So be kind and gentle with yourself. Right? Know that you're in this new skin, and that's okay. Do you want to make it all callous so nothing gets in, or do you want to stay vulnerable? Like, it's pretty brave to stay vulnerable in this world. It's pretty brave. That takes a lot of bravery and courage, really, to stay vulnerable in this world. Because this world tries to toughen us up, right? And we can see that, the death and the rebirth. We keep going in the same cycle, but this is all that ever was, will be, and is, all in here. It is everything, it is nothing. This is the potential miracle that we can create that in our own lives. It begins within. As we see the cycles in our own lives, it'll spread without. So we all need to return to our homes, right? That's that wisdom inside. The integration point of all of these. Well, you need to go introspective to return home, to be fully, wholly you. Because this world needs you. Fully and wholly you. Not somebody else, right? Not somebody's opinion of you. And as we're talking to others, if we take that in, that true self, so we don't get deceived, we look at it as everybody's, they have their own viewpoint and options. What works for us, as we take it within, we'll get those answers that work for our own selves and in our own lives, right? That's the magic of it, that we have that healing within. We all heal ourselves. We can help others, right? But we heal ourselves and help others. Because we can't heal others. No, we can help. We can be those booster cables. We can help. But we can't heal them. The only one we can heal is ourselves. And are we healing ourselves? Are we opening up to that healing of that divine universe and recognizing that we are that? And really, there's nothing to heal because we already love. Divine, perfect beings. Right? Having this human experience. So beautiful. Amazing people. Beautiful, beautiful beings. Love you so much. Happy holidays and all that kind of stuff like that there. I'll be there this week and next week. Well, we won't get ahead of ourselves. We'll see how it goes, right? So, as it goes for those. Oh, and I'm blocking that again. No, it's way over there. Okay. I put my finger under there and help hold it up, and then I can't. Anyways, so for now, I see for today, a wonderful, blessed, beautiful day. Thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do. Biggest heart hugs ever. Thank you. Thank you so much for being you. Because, hey, can't say it enough. This world needs you. Yes. You're a very important part of this world. And it needs your light. Keep shining it bright. Have an amazing, blessed day. Peace. Oh, thank you.